the fair winds blow. Our home is where the waters flow. We'll show you what we've come to know on board while sailing wisdom. Good morning. Just getting breakfast on here for humans and birds and dogs. Now we're going to be on our way. It's, as always, bittersweet to be leaving this anchorage. We really enjoyed our time in St. Augustine, but we're getting antsy and it's really time to get going. So we're going to go about 10 miles today. And there's wind, so we're going to be able to sail some, I think, which is great, exciting. It's been a while. There you go. Eat your breakfast. Good, Jerry.
The other thing we're going to be doing is a capacity test, and woo, we are spinning. So what we're going to do is we're going to shut down all the batteries in the boat and run the entire boat on just one battery. We're going to run that battery from full charge where it is till it cuts out. Then we write down how many amps that was, and then turn on the next battery, and we just keep going one by one until we know how many amps each battery actually has.
In my mouth is a desert. I can taste your lies. How to measure the love you throw around. I could never hold you down. One of us will have to take a bow. Feeling you so close to make me drive around. Everlasting love, so much to go around. You got me so high I can't come down.
I figured this would be the safest time to go by this inlet because the tide's coming in. So we're not going to get sucked out to sea, so we don't have to worry about an accidental whoopsie blue water sailing. We're just going to come around, and then once we're past this inlet, then the current's going to push us. And there's a lot of current, and we got a lot of wind behind us, and we're doing 3 knots against the current. It's pretty awesome.
Touch the floor, so full of emotion. I can't keep any more. Are we out of time? Will we be swallowed whole? Don't give up on us now. One of us will have to take a bow. Feeling you so close to make me drive around.
Question for you. So we're doing 4.4 knots with just the staysail. No motor. Do you want to motor a little and get there a little sooner? Right now we'd be arriving at 12:30, which is 2 hours. We're charging at 6 amps with the solar. So,
I don't see any reason why we should
well,
use the motor.
okay. So I was trying to do a capacity test to see how much does each battery have, and you're supposed to do a constant draw and la-di-da and all that junk. We're not. Like, we already turned off the motor and we're charging while we're doing it. So we only use 10 amps to get this far.
Yeah.
So in like an hour, we'll be almost back to full charge. Okay. So just keep sailing.
Keep sailing.
Go.
Let's just sail.
Okay. Let's enjoy. No more testing. School's out. Okay, so the plan is pretty much we eat breakfast. And then we motor like 10 miles.
We want to motor in the morning.
Yeah, motor in the morning when the sun's not really great for charging because there's not much sun.
Then when we anchor, we've got the afternoon sun to charge up.
Yeah, so it'll charge back up, then the batteries will be full for the next morning when we go again. So this plan hopefully means we won't need to run the generator at all because
we'll just be charging with afternoon sun. The only problem will be if we have a super cloudy day.
Yeah, that'd be the only hiccup. But thankfully, like right now we're running all this on just one battery. And
No, Jerry.
we've only used about 12 amps now. So we're motoring again. Our speed got down to 4 and we were like, oh, we're gonna get there at 12:30.
Our speed got down to 3.
Yeah, it did hit 3. But yeah, now we're doing 6 knots. It's lunchtime. We reached our anchorage, but we got the wind behind us, the current behind us, sun, like everything seems perfect. So Maddie was like, why stop? Let's just keep going. So we're going another 14 miles. So let's, I wanted to do a range test. We're still running on one battery pack alone. We've already done 10 miles. So this is pretty sweet.
Did you pack the flashlight, the blanket, and the map? It's a real adventure, the trail you're looking at. I'm glad you came. For a while I thought you might be bailing. Is that the same yellow shirt you used to wear? But 1,000 years seem like almost no time now. This guitar right here, do you still remember how? I played for you, I was crappy, but you sang along.
Okay, so battery 1 just cut out after consuming 61.4 amps. We're gonna do some screenshots, write all this stuff down, and it's simply one of the cells got too low and it cut. So now we're gonna turn on the next battery and then keep on running.
I don't need to go over old and useless words. What you said, what I said, that might have made it worse. We're here again at the same spot where we kissed the first time. I swear my pain's far away, long gone by now. We've got a fire in the tent. It's 5:30 a.m. Let's be the kids who left, get in trouble again. Let's talk, got nothing on you. That was brand new, still it's got nothing on you tonight. We can get back to this, catching up what we missed, or we could just relive that summer night. For all again we can spend, firewood till it's end. Nobody's gonna force the morning light. It's 5:30 a.m. Let's be the kids who left, getting.
Is there a marker that says we're gonna clear this bridge?
Nothing on you. That one's brand new, still it's
Oh my gosh.
nothing on you tonight.
Okay.
We've got a fire in the tent. It's 5:30 a.m. Let's be the kids who left, get in trouble again. That stuff's got nothing on you. That one's brand new, still it's got nothing on you tonight.
Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Hello. Just want to take this second to thank Coldest Water for sending us these water bottles. They're really great. If you want to grab yourself a Coldest water bottle, there's a promo link down below in the description of this video. Look at that gorgeous dinghy boat thing they have. That's beautiful.
Test of we're just gonna go 10 miles ended up so far we've gone 22.5 miles and we're still going because we went far enough that now the tide's going out, but we're on the other side of where the tide drains to go out the next inlet, so we're just riding the tide for kind of as long as we can. So all right, that's the second battery. Now the time to switch to the third. All right, now we're starting our last battery. It's kind of like our third tank of gas, if you want to look at it that way.
Beautiful day of sailing. We had a tailwind the entire way. The current was with us the entire way. Really everything went our way today, which was a perfect way to restart this ICW trip.
So the reason we made it so far is because we had our sail up. There was lots of sun, so the solar panels kept charging while we were running, and the performance test came out pretty well. So I have our batteries set up very conservatively, that way they last a really long time, because even though we only paid $5,000 to build them all, it was $5,000. We don't really want to go like blowing it short sooner than we have to. So the first two batteries that we were able to run completely empty, we got a little over 60 amps out of each of them. Now that doesn't sound great because they're 100 amp batteries, so we should get 100 amps. But I have it set really conservatively so it cuts off early, that way we get more battery life. So I'd say pretty good. I'm glad we're doing this capacity test. We have one more battery to run till its knickers fall off, and then we will know what our batteries can do.
Its knickers fall off?
Yes, because it'll be exhausted.
Okay.
Yes. Like everything was perfect. So nice. Today, not so much. Which would work better? Gleam 2.0 or Lust? So what we're gonna do is a test.
Okay, we are headed to the Salty Pelican, which is where we went on our last night at Fernandina. Thanks for watching this episode of Sailing Wisdom. Don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends, and hit subscribe so you don't miss the next Rigging Doctor episode. And if you're interested in even more Rigging Doctor awesomeness, consider becoming a patron to see all of our extras. Can't wait to see you next time as you join us out here on the high seas.